Видавництво «Лінгвіст» та Publications представляють серію відеоуроків за підручником Smart Junior 4 for Ukraine.
Hello, how are you today? That is good, because today we are going to have a real adventure. Are you ready? You have worked really hard, and now it's time for revision. We have learned a lot of words. Let's check if you remember those. Handlebars, do you remember? Look both ways. Stick your hand out of the window. Follow the rules. Fasten your seat belt. And pavement. And how fast can you be? Can you beat me? Pause the video, scan the code. Do you remember all the words to talk about the safety rules? Good job! So, you're ready to get your student's book. Open it, page 71. Look, what can you see here? These are safety rules. But some of the words are not here. Instead, you can see pictures. So, read and say. Let's say it together. Always look both ways and then cross at the zebra crossing. Don't stick your hand out of the window. Tom went to work by taxi because there were no buses. Always fasten your belt seat in the car. Kate rides her bike to school. She always keeps both hands on the handlebars and wears a helmet. Walk on the pavement. Good job! Well done! And now, let's check if you remember the words for your bus trip. Well, I think it's this one. Yeah, I was right. Now it's your turn. Go on. Pause the video, scan the code. Are you ready for a bus trip? Good job. Now you're ready. We are going to listen to the teacher and her students. They are going on a trip. Listen and say true or false. Look at the sentences at first. It takes about 50 minutes to get to Asheville Forest. The train leaves at 9:20 in the morning. It arrives at Asheville Forest at 10:45. The ticket is £4. Now listen and say true or false.
Good morning, children. Let's go on a school trip.
Yes. Where, Mrs. Richards?
Let's visit Asheville Forest.
How do we get there, Mrs. Richards?
By train.
Yeah! How long does it take by train?
It takes about 45 minutes, Anthony.
What time does the train leave?
The train leaves at 10 o'clock in the morning. OK, Anthony?
We leave at 10 o'clock. The trip takes about 45 minutes. So we arrive at Asheville Forest at 10:45. And how much is the ticket?
It's £3. Is that all, Anthony?
£3. That's cheap. Thank you, Mrs. Richards.
You're welcome, Anthony.
Look and check. Do you have the same? Number 1 is false. Is it? Right, because the trip takes about 45 minutes. Number 2 is false. Why? Because the train leaves at 10 o'clock in the morning. What about number 3? Yes, it's true. Number 4 is false. How much is the ticket? It's £3. Well done. Now let's talk about you. How do you get to school? I go to school on foot. How long does it take? It takes me about 20 minutes. What time do you arrive at school? I arrive at 8:15. And what time do you leave? I leave at 2 o'clock. Now, what about you? Think and answer. How do you get to school? How long does it take? What time do you arrive at school? What time do you leave? Well done! So we can move on and open your workbook. Open your workbook. We will need pages 50 and 51. Look, we can make up so many sentences here. For example, traveling by plane is comfortable. Or, playing the guitar is fun. So look and write the sentences as in the example. Now, look what I've got. Traveling by plane is comfortable. Playing the guitar is fun. Going to the amusement park is scary. Traveling by gondola is slow. Going to the zoo is fun. Traveling by bus is exciting. Traveling by car is comfortable. And what have you got? Now look at this activity. There are 6 questions and 6 answers, but they are mixed. You have to read and match them. For example, how do we get there? What is the answer to this question? How do we get there? By bike. Well done. Now let's check it all together. How do we get there? By bike. How long does it take? 50 minutes. What time does the train leave? At 9:25. Is traveling by bus comfortable? No, it isn't. How much is the ticket? It's £4.60. How much are the trainers? They are £76.80. Have you got the same? Well done! And now you are going to learn about the trips around the world. Do you know how first people traveled around the world? Look, how did they travel? The first people to travel around the world traveled by ship. When did they start traveling? They started in 1519. How long did the trip take? The trip took almost 3 years. Look, why is Dave Kunst famous? In 1970, a man named Dave Kunst walked around the world. How long did his trip take? His trip took 4 years, 3 months, and 16 days. And do you know how long it takes to travel around the world by car? 6 drivers with 2 cars went on a trip around the world in 1990. It took 40 days. And what about traveling around the world by plane? The first flight around the world took 371 hours and 11 minutes. That was in 1924. In 1988, a Boeing 747 plane took 36 hours and 8 minutes. These are real amazing facts about trips around the world. Now, complete the chart. Look at the date, how and how long it took. Now look and compare. Have you got the same? That is amazing! You remember so much! You did a very good job today. So, see you next time!
Дякуємо за увагу! До зустрічі на наступних уроках!